What's up, guys? So if you're traveling to the Norman Manley International Airport for the first time, you can check out the video. You can learn a lot from it.
Hi, good morning everyone. Welcome to the Norman Manley International Airport. I am your girl Chantilly. So this video is going to be for those persons who are traveling for the first time and you want to know the process. This video is going to be a little bit more detailed than the previous one which I've posted. However, I'm a JetBlue representative, so the basis of my information is going to be from JetBlue, but I'm going to try to show you some general process of the whole airport if you're traveling for the first time. So, welcome. So here I am at the front of the terminal. So when you just come to the airport, this is the outside before you enter the terminal. So you have about five to six motion sensor doors, so you can just go through any one of the doors depending on where you stop. You might stop up that section or probably stop down at the bottom right here near to the security post section. So first, when you come, you're going to actually walk through one of the motion sensor doors. So when you step to it, it's just gonna open and then you just step in. So this is the lower part of the terminal. Over there we have the counters where the check-in process is going to take place. So when you come now, the first thing that you want to do is actually to find the airline, the location of the airline that you're going on. For many persons, they try to look on the screen right here. You see those are the screens? For now, you don't see any sign of any airline on it. You just see something for the airport called Park Kingston. However, once the airline's process, check-in process start, they are actually you're going to see the name of the airline on the screen. For example, this section right here that says Caribbean Airlines. So a Caribbean Airline representative might have went to this computer recently to actually check something, and that's why it's still showing on the screen, because once they log in, it's going to populate on the screen right here. So this is one way how you can actually find the airline that you're going on. So you can just look on all the screen from the bottom, go straight up. It's about 60 something of them, straight up to the top to actually locate your airline. Another way to locate your airline, I'm going to show you, is to actually find their sign. So every airline, most of them have their sign. So this is the Caribbean Airlines sign. So you just look for the sign anywhere that the sign is. You can just stand there until they are ready. Sometimes the sign are not going to be at the sanction. However, they're going to be over to the side. So this is Cayman Airways. So if you're going on Cayman, you don't see any Cayman name on the screen. Just look for where the sign is, because somebody's going to come for these signs to actually take them and bring them over to the place where the airline is going to check in. So just look for the sign and you can stand up right there, so until you see somebody come move the signs and put them somewhere. They can put them anywhere, because any airline can be at any given location at a different time. So that's two ways how to find your airline. And the next way, you can always ask questions. You see Copa right here. So if Copa is going to check in, somebody's going to come for these signs, and then they're going to put them over to the sanction where the airline is going to be checked in. So the lower part of the airport, you normally have Caribbean Airlines, you have Arajet. Here Canada is normally down to the lower end as well. So if you're coming in, just to give you less walking to the lower part, you're going to have like Caribbean. Sometimes they can move, However, most of the time Caribbean is down this end, and Arajet, Copa, they're down this end of the airport. And up to the top part, you're going to have like JetBlue. JetBlue is mostly, like majority of the time, at number 1 to 5. But we can move depending on any day, depending on the airport. Give us a reassigned location. And then this is the British Airways sign. British is normally down to the lower part as well. So if you're coming here going on British, just try to look on the screens or just try to find their sign, and then somebody's going to move them when it's time for them to check in. American is mostly in the middle. And American with JetBlue is one of the airlines that is going to require you to use the kiosk. For the other airlines, I'm not sure about their process with the kiosk, but it's actually mostly JetBlue and American Airlines. American Airlines have their own kiosk. Only them alone can actually use this. So there's going to be somebody here to assist you and then they're gonna make you go over to the check-in counters, which is over that side. So for JetBlue and American Airlines, you're gonna be required to use the kiosk. So at the top part of the terminal, as I was saying before, you're gonna have JetBlue, you're gonna have Delta, and then Spirit. It's mostly in the middle as well, closer to the top, just for easy reference. So I'm on the outside again just to show you something else. So the first door is up that section. This is the second door, but if you choose to use the second door and step inside here, if you want to wrap your bag, you're gonna have someone ask you, oh, you want to wear your bag, you want to wrap your bag. You don't have to go to them if you don't want to wrap your bag. You just go to an airline representative. Okay, so you're gonna have the bag wrapping section right here. They actually closed up right now, but when them come, them actually go open it, and then you can just wrap your bag if your bag needs to be wrapped. Sorry. And when you come for JetBlue, you're going to be required to use the kiosk first. As I said before, this is a line for the kiosk, and then there's going to be somebody here to help you with the kiosk, so you don't really have to worry and afraid, so oh my god, I cannot use it. So when you go on it and you look on this one, then you're going to have the different airlines. Some of the newer airlines is not on this kiosk, and some of them don't use the kiosk any at all. But as I stated before, just for JetBlue and American Airlines, you're going to be required to use the kiosk. So if you're going on Delta, you know, you just select Delta, Air Canada, JetBlue, Spirit, Caribbean Airlines. So for JetBlue, you select the language that you speak, whether English, Spanish, or French. So I speak English, so I select English. You can actually pull up your reservation by boarding pass. If you already have your boarding pass, you pull it up by your boarding pass. You click boarding pass. Alright. And then this is the boarding pass area. Where's the barcode? You're going to just put the boarding pass here to scan. You can also use it by the first name, last name, confirmation code, ticket number, credit card, and the passport, which you mostly use. So you'll get your passport and you actually place it on this area right here. Picture page face down, and you scan it, and the check-in process began. So if you do not know how to use it, don't worry, somebody will be here to assist you. And then once you get your boarding pass and your bag tag, you're going to proceed to the line, the check-in counters over here. We're going to have two sections, one called bag drop and one is going to call the help desk. So if the kiosk doesn't work for you, then you're going to go to the help desk line. And if the kiosk work for you, then you have your bag tag and your boarding pass, then you just drop your bag off in this section right here. And there's going to be an agent standing at the sanction right here to actually answer your question. So be mindful though that we only take cards, no cash. So you're going to be required to have a card. But what if you do not have a card? You can actually purchase a card right here from the information desk. They're going to charge you their service fee. I don't know what their service fee is. It depends on how much money you're going to put on the card. So it's a prepaid card. It's like a one-time use card. You're going to purchase to actually write your information desk right here. And then once you go to the counter, then you're going to weigh your bag. Until you put your bag on the scale, ask you the question. The check-in process is going to begin. And then you check your weight of your bag right here. Some airlines use pounds, some use kilogram, but for JetBlue we use pounds. So you can just look at the side of the scale right here and you see how much your bag weighs, and you put it on the scale. Through that section right there, after you finish the check-in process at the counter, then you're going to make it to your left through security. Now, because of restriction, we can't through security. Okay? A little bit round to the corner where security is, then you have an ATM up there, which is the NCB. And then so the NCB is up that section right there, the ATM, as you can see it. And then a little bit round more, there is a restroom, and there's also a restroom down to the other end. And this is the board departure board, whereby you can see all the airlines flying for the day and what time they're supposed to leave, etc. So security, you'll be required to take off your items like your shoes and any hoodie you have, and take out your phone, your tablet, your laptop, etc. and put them in a bin. They're going to have a black bin for the shoes and then a grey bin for the other stuff. Also, through security, you allowed a limited amount of liquid gels, creams, or powdery substance, and Alaska, no coffee, no curry, no season, no mile over 12 ounces. For JetBlue or baggage limit weight is actually 50 pounds. If it's over 50 pounds, then you'll be required to pay for the overweight. Or you can just remove some stuff. And also, we have our personal item sizer, whereby you have the personal item right here, like your backpack or your handbag, and also your carry-on, you'll be required to.
Yes guys, it's a very good video, and I'm asking you guys to share this video so you can help someone that traveling at the Norman Manley International Airport for the first time. So guys, have a blessed day. I'm out.